Liverpool's fight on four fronts resumes in the capital. 3 months to go, a cup final next weekend, but there's two massive league games before then, and this is potentially a really tricky one. A place that holds pretty wretched memories for everybody associated with Liverpool. They've never won here in the Premier League, and it's a team that have, in Liverpool, spent 53 nights in a row at the top of the table. Every night that since Boxing Night. And you sense a really deep-rooted confidence that it's going to take something special to consistently remove them. Alisson and Joe Gomez returned to training on Tuesday after illness. Only one of them makes the squad today. Alisson picked up another problem in training yesterday. He's ruled out for this. They wait to see how serious that is. But return for Ibrahima Konate after suspension. Conor Bradley after the sad loss of his beloved dad as well, back in the starting 11 for Liverpool. And where Brentford are concerned, they've lost 4 of their last 6 here. That has largely been without Ivan Toney. His returns change everything. He's got 3 in his last 4. He's never scored against the team that he grew up supporting, something he's no doubt eager to change this afternoon. It's a side who've never lost the Premier League game against Liverpool here. Of the 5 they've played, they've won 4 of them, the latest being the 3-1 win last season. In possession, Liverpool of the Premier League Player of the Month, the Manager of the Month. January, it was certainly a very bustling period, Gary. The 7 games they had, and they were all successful outcomes. Some big Premier League wins in that time as well.
Yeah, I think it's always a busy time of the season, isn't it, for most Premier League teams.
Nice play between Diaz and Bradley. Bradley ever willing and tried the little toe poke. Diotto with a second opportunity. Still not clear, and confusion. Eventually the decision goes Brentford's way for a push in there, but how lively was the young Irishman again there?
Well, Flicken does exceptionally well. Little give and go with Luis Diaz. Conor Bradley stumbles his way through into the 18-yard box, and then it's just a deft little poke. It's about all he can get on the ball, to be honest with you. It's the best purchase he could probably receive.
Nathan Collins with an uncharacteristic mistake that Nunez was alive to. Aya just about, but at the expense of a Liverpool corner. And we know about Brentford as a set-play team. What about Liverpool, who have been so successful over the past couple of seasons? The outswinger from Andrew Robertson. Clearance from Collins. Curtis Jones cited the run of Diaz. Robertson again. Bit of space for Jota. Needed that from Ben Mee. And it's another Liverpool corner the other side this time.
A lot of tussling in there. I mean, anywhere else on the pitch. I mean, Jensen, he's challenged on Diogo Jota. That's a free kick anywhere else. I don't know why referees just don't give it.
An early start, but one that Liverpool should be buoyed by. Returning faces, but some defending to do here as Mope tries to find Toney, who took it first time.
Well, again, it's similar to Conor Bradley's effort. It's not the most ferocious of shots. It's just a little side foot. But I tell you what, it was nearly effective.
Curtis Jones. Diaz just moving inside now to try and get a bit more involved. Liverpool have bodies forward here. Robertson couldn't find the cross. What about second time? Bit of time for Diogo Jota. The strike is a good one. Flecken's hand is good and strong as well. Now Liverpool have a corner.
Oh, he just sits up after his first touch. The ball, Diogo Jota.
It's an uncomfortable looking landing there for Curtis Jones, who stays on the ground in some pain. At the other end, it's Mope though coming forward. Endo can't stop his run. Jensen to the skipper Norgard, who tries the shot at goal. Ends up just wide, but Curtis Jones will need some treatment here. This doesn't look good at all. Just at the point at which we were all saying, weren't we, that Liverpool can afford no more injuries. This looks as though his race for today is run. Curtis Jones. Something on it. Second time of asking for Van Dijk. This is an interesting one. How well did Diogo Jota do here? Nunez for now is onside. Nunez all on his own. That is a confident man. Liverpool with the lead. Played more games than anyone this season. His influence more obvious with everyone. And it's goals, goals, goals. his 13th of the season, and Liverpool have a priceless lead. How well did Diogo Jota do for the goal as well?
Well, this is absolutely fantastic counter-attack football from Liverpool. How Diogo Jota finds Darwin Nunez, I am not 100% sure how he does it, but he does it, and it's absolutely sensational. And what about that for a finish? A man that certainly has been questioned, but there's obviously been questions levelled at his ability to finish. Well, they're not levelling anything about that. That's absolute coolness personified.
Just when they needed it. No defence is safe. Jota is still moving a little bit gingerly there, and this is a worry, isn't it? Diogo Jota, who in that right-back position was battling away. He has gone down looking hurt here. Hopefully he just needs a minute, but you can see the gashes on his leg from the Burnley game there.
Well, Liverpool have already lost one player. Want to lose another. This is a collision here. This one here, I think it is, just throws yourself into it, doesn't it?
When the weight of a player lands on your leg like that, Gary, how does that affect almost the anatomy of the knee? Because it almost wants to fire backwards and it can't, can it? He has been absolutely massive for Liverpool. Let's just hope this is something that he can get over very quickly. Salah just lapsing concentration there. He's put his team in a little bit of trouble. Canate does well. Liverpool with bodies backwards. Diaz having to dig in. Look at Liverpool's march forward now. Diaz in oceans of space. Has support. Might go all on his own. To Salah. Got something on it to Nunez, and it perhaps just took it away from the Liverpool substitute.
Well, big opportunity. I think it just comes a little bit too quick to Mohamed Salah. It's a little bit awkward.
Break up as Salah comes forward. Mohamed Salah, big opportunity that he took on his left foot, but it seemed to be all set on his right. And that is a big let-off for Brentford.
That's the opportunity that one player that you would want him to follow. The touch is absolutely sublime, the first touch. The second touch takes him a little bit wide, to be quite honest with you. Well, he tries to move it onto his left foot so he can clip it with the outside of his left foot, but gets it drastically wrong.
Salah looking for Mac-Allister. What a lovely touch from Mac-Allister! And what a lovely goal from him as well! Just when Liverpool needed it most, and that is a priceless two-goal lead from a very classy player. Alexis Mac-Allister gives Liverpool some breathing room.
Well, Salah on this occasion turns provider, and again it's another nice little ball into the box, but he's still got an awful lot to do. Alexis Mac-Allister, give him his due, Gravenberch does exceptionally well, and that's what you get with Alexis Mac-Allister in a more forward role. And then it's just a little deft little toe poke into the side net, and Liverpool can get their second vitally important goal. That
Bradley with some distance here, not that far over the top either. Got that goal-scoring feeling about him, and it was definitely worth an effort. Good header on that from Cody Gakpo. Look at the pace of Mohamed Salah, who had absolutely no right to catch it up. Collins does well, but not well enough against the returning Mo Salah. Back with his usual bang. First we've seen of him since New Year's Day. It's his 19th goal of the season, and that should wrap it up for the Reds.
Well, it's the same old, same old. Mohamed Salah is always a threat. Kevin Kelleher, long ball up there. All credit to Cody Gakpo, because it's a wonderful header, and the both centre backs kind of leave it for each other, and the one person that really anticipates that and snatches onto it is the little Egyptian. You'd expect the two centre backs to be maybe a little bit closer, but Mohamed Salah, he takes full advantage of the fact that they're not. It's not the most powerful of shots, but the accuracy is find the corner and you'll score, and he does.
Knows exactly where the goalkeeper is, and despite his tall frame, never getting across to that. Diaz can't collect, defending from Collins. Yeka's ball forward, Bisa looks interested. Challenge comes in from Kanate, chance, what a great save! Not the second time from Tony though. Felt inevitable to a sense that Tony would be involved, trying to make up for lost time. After 8 months out, it's another goal for him, this time against the team he supported as a kid. It's his 14th here in the last 18 games. Kelleher with the great save first off from Reguilon, nothing he could do about the second, and Brentford back in the game.
A decent finish, but it's a really good save by young Kevin Kelleher. He's a little bit unfortunate because the ball falls exactly where Ivan Toney wants to hit it.
It's a mistake from Collins that lets Diaz in. He could see Gravenberg, Cody Gakpo over his shoulder, wraps it up for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo at double figures now for the season, but he's made it safe, and it's all smiles from a Liverpool perspective. 3 points on the way.
Well, it's a catalogue of errors with the Brentford back four or back three. A couple of misses here. I think that, well, there's nothing happening here when the ball just gets pumped forward. I think it's a comfortable clearance defensively. There's a miss there. There's a miss there. And then it's all about the calmness and the coolness of Cody Gakpo. Can he fit it past Flecken? And he finds the bottom corner, and Liverpool certainly should be done and hosed now with that fourth goal.
Harvey Elliott's ball slightly laps across that Liverpool midfield, and Endo, who's on a booking, nervy seconds there as the Brentford man goes down, and Visa also goes down. Now they're in a bit of a coming together.
Well, look as Onyeka just barges straight into him, in all fairness. I think there's no place really for Endo to go.
Damsgaard's over the set play. It's a good one as well. It's a brilliant save from Kevin Kelleher. How did he get to that? The outstretched hand via the header of Ivan Toney. That is world class.
Wow, wonderful save. Wonderful save. The reactions of Kevin Kelleher really does prevent Brentford from getting the second goal, and Ivan Toney getting his second as well.
Do you want it? Send it into the box. Cody Gakpo says. Well into the added on time now. Could be the last opportunity against the crossbar from Virgil van Dijk. On his 250th Liverpool appearance, he'd have loved the goal.
Well, that would have capped his 250th appearance, wouldn't it? What a great header as well.
That is that. They've been magnificent again today in another early kick-off that Liverpool have managed to negotiate, and it's been convincing as well. It's finished Brentford 1, Liverpool 4.